Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this episode of BackLineEQ. This episode features the band Featherweight from Akron, Ohio, when they were at the Vortex. And I really hope that you take an opportunity to tune in, listen, watch, whatever it is you do when you're on YouTube, and just get an opportunity to get to know Featherweight a little bit. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe, and share with your musical friends, those that love music or those that play music, especially in the Northeast Ohio region. It's dedicated to those musicians in the Northeast Ohio area. However, we want to go broad and far. So stick with me on Backline EQ. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for those notifications. And I'll see you at the next gig. It's me, the F-Bomb with Backline EQ, back at the Vortex tonight, and I'm here talking with the fellows from Featherweight. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
This is a big night. There's going to be several bands on the bill, and that is yours. We'll pass it around. I've got one on me.
Oh, that's cool.
I've got my own special mic. I'm kind of special.
We're special. We get our own.
Special. So, anyway, why don't we take a moment and introduce yourselves to the audience?
Hi, my name's Richie.
Right there.
Oh,
Richie.
I thought I wasn't sure if we needed all the way up, but hi, my name's Richie.
My name's Adam.
Adam, what do you do in the band?
Oh, I play drums.
All right.
Oh, I'm the singer.
I'm Q. I'm one of the guitar players.
My name is Nate. I play bass.
I'm Ryan. I play the other guitar.
The other guitar? All right. So Featherweight is a quintet from Akron, kind of in a metalcore genre. Was that what you would say? You guys formed in 2018. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And is this the original lineup, or
It is not.
It is not.
No.
Okay. So this lineup here, when did this lineup
So
come?
we've this as us five have been together about a year.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of found like our missing pieces around last November, and then kind of locked everything else in, and just found our synergy throughout the year. And now here we are.
Here you are. Here you are. So the band has this sound that, according to the website, is influenced by bands called Polaris and Counterparts, which are completely new to me. I'm not going to lie. So when I first heard you guys, I did a little snooping around. Initially, it kind of reminded me of Bullet for My Valentine. So I hope that doesn't offend anybody.
Q, take the mic.
Listen, I'm just saying that's who I'm familiar with. So
That's one of the best bands to ever exist in the history of ever.
Good. I did a good job, then.
So that's great.
I did good. So, but that's what, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Featherweight, that's kind of where they're, in that genre, if you will. So from my perspective, Featherweight is like really technically talented. If you haven't heard any of their music, these guys are really tight. Drummer over here is airtight, by the way. I'm always kind of special to the drummers. I'm one of those people. But the rest of the band, though, you guys are very tight. Great group. Great sound. And technically, you guys really know your stuff. Obviously, you guys have been playing your instruments for a while, and it shows. So kudos to you guys, really, really. So just want to say that the heavy guitars and the bass that makes you feel like your soul's going to go right into the earth, which is what everybody wants, right? when you're letting it all hang out, let that soul go, right? And your vocals are like a dagger and a sweet sauce at the same time. So, chef's kiss, sweet sauce. Some of these bands that I've met, they play in other bands. Is that the case for any of you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Take it away, Richie.
Well, I play bass in like a pop rock, like heavy pop rock band called How We Feel, and Nate also plays for another band too.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about
Yeah,
that?
Nate.
I play bass and maybe I'm doing some vocals for a band called Reverie. We're like emo pop punk sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, but this is your core band. Would you say this is your core? Yeah. Yeah. Where did you guys record it? And would you like to give a shout out to anybody involved in making that?
Oh, I absolutely want to give a shout out to this man right here, Adam McCloskey
Ah.
of Resounding Noise Audio. He runs his own production company, engineering, mixed, mastering, recording. So we recorded with him, engineering his own drum sessions out of Rio Grande and Canton.
Wow.
I engineered, a lot of the guitar work, bass stuff. He would track me at the studio I worked at, Sound Bear in Kent, to do the vocals out in there. So it was a collaborative effort. But this guy's the mix master,
Wow.
or the mix, and then was out to the master. But he is the mix master.
Well,
I would say.
man, oh man, you are a regular all-around guy, double threat guy. So what got
Try
you,
to be.
what got you involved in that? Is that where you got your start, and then you just decided to go into live music, or?
Yeah, actually, so it's interesting. So ever since I started playing music, there was not only an obsession with like playing drums, and I play piano as well, a little bit. It was like initially learn the instruments, then I'm like, how do I write music, and then how do I also capture that? So from the very beginning, like the studio recording was like very much integrated into, right alongside the instrumental part of what I'm doing. So
Well, you did a wonderful job on that album. It really sounds really good. Really good.
Very much.
Very well. Tell me a little bit about your background in the music biz.
Well, I am the newest
Okay.
in the band.
All right.
I'm definitely the baby. I've been here for a year.
All right.
Previously, I was in a band called Ash Hollow. I've been playing guitar just on my own since I was about 5.
Okay.
And I'm just very grateful, and I consider myself very blessed to be sitting here with these 4 guys right here.
Yeah.
I love all of them very much.
So aside from Bullet for My Valentine, what other influences do you draw upon?
I would say probably the band that started it all was Megadeth and Dave Mustaine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just finding the heavier style of music, I was really drawn to Asking Alexandria, Devil Wears Prada, all that kind of early metalcore.
Sure.
So it's I draw from a lot of different
Toss it in a
places.
blender and see what you get, right?
That's my goal.
Right.
That's my goal.
How about you, Nate? Tell me a little bit about your background.
Musically, I played a lot in high school, and then I took a huge break. And then I actually started playing with the Reverie Boys probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I kind of got drafted into this project just because we know a lot of the same people. I've only been seriously playing again for about 2 years.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm trying to get better every day. I do some vocals on stage now, which I've never done. So like the thing I like most about Featherweight as a project is that there's always a challenge for me, and I have freedom here to not be so good at the beginning, and they know I'm going to work hard to like get as good as I can.
Sure.
So it's like a very supportive group of people, and I'm excited just to keep getting better.
Great. Let's find out a little bit about you down there.
All about me.
Yeah.
Well, Richie and we've been best friends since we were like 17 years old.
Aw.
We've basically started this initial project back in like 2012. And I mean, we've been playing music together since we were like kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just kind of nature to be working with Richie, and then these guys just fell into our laps, and we couldn't be luckier to have them. This is the best iteration of Featherweight by far.
That's great.
But I mean, I was playing bass for a while, and then when we needed to make some changes, I decided to step up and play some guitar. So,
All right.
but yeah.
Richie, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about your experience at Incarceration Festival this year?
Oh man, it was so
this,
fun.
Let me ask you, was that your first time to play there?
Yeah, well, we all played. Yeah, it was amazing. So the How We Feel guys, they had the opportunity to play one of the main stages, and so they were also in charge of like putting together the campground stage kind of thing. And he gave us that opportunity and asked if we would play it, and we're 100% yes, because it would have been one of our first bigger kind of festival things, and but we were extremely excited and honored to be there. We show up and everything's going great first day, and our day shows up and it's raining, and then it's storming, and then they cancel our show, and then we're just thankful to be there. We all kind of were bummed out for a while, and then the next morning we get the call that we're able to play that night, but at 10 o'clock at the same time as Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh.
And so we were like, okay, challenge accepted. And so we ran around all day.
Yeah.
We gave out over 2,000 flyers and tried to get as many people off that bus as we could. And I was pulling them in just in between every line of the song. I'm like, you come here, and then back into the song. And but we were just really happy to give us that second chance to be able to play it. And,
that is awesome.
Yeah, and it was definitely one of the cooler experiences that in the whole music career after multiple tours as Sorry Mom before this, and then Featherweight now. That was definitely the coolest thing that we were able to do, and we got to meet a lot of people.
I'm
so,
sure.
And,
I'm sure it had to have been really cool.
It was massive. I hope we get to do it again.
That would be great. That would be great. Great. So you guys are traveling to Buffalo tomorrow.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your experience on our regional end of things. Is this your first time going to Buffalo, or have you been to
well, we've been to Rochester. The previous band name, Sorry Mom, we were more in the pop punk end. We've been up to Buffalo quite a few times, did quite a few tours with them. But as this current band iteration, it's new sound, it's a new band. We have not hit that city specifically, but we were in Rochester just like a month and a half
okay.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, but we bought a bus.
You bought a bus.
We bought a bus.
And
on
is
Monday.
it running?
It sure was on the way home from Toledo with it, and then it sat for a little while. We noticed we had some wiring issues, so it's no longer starting, and we found that out this morning. But so we're all driving up separate to Buffalo tomorrow.
Okay.
But we're just happy it's not
14,
15 days.
Eventually, you'll have a bus running up the road.
That's right. You know what? I give it a couple weeks.
So going along with that, and I want all the guys to answer this question. If you had a chance to tour with somebody, who would it be?
Dead Cassette.
Like, who is it? Dead Cassette?
Dead Cassette. Dead Cassette. Our other AKRON homies.
All
Dead
right.
Cassette.
All right.
Absolutely. 100%.
Oh, do I need to say somebody?
Yeah, dude.
Somebody
I got one.
Is this like a dream tour?
Well, yes. Why not?
Who are you gonna open for?
Sure. Why
Oh
not?
man. I think it would make a lot of sense. Oh, there we go. It would make a lot of sense for us to go out on the road. If we got the offer for a band like Polaris or something to be on like the first band on a bill like that would be so sick. And I think their fans would like us and we would like being there. So yeah.
Yeah. How about you, young man? Who would you like to tour with? Let me guess. No.
Well, it's hard to deny that being able to go out on tour with friends like Dead Cassette would be a great time.
Yeah.
It would be a great time. As far as dream bands to tour with, I would have to say that Megadeth.
Megadeth? Well, you got one chance. I think this is their last tour. So.
This is their last one. It's the last one. Dave Mustaine, hit me up.
I don't want to go on tour with Dead Cassette. I'm kidding. I love those guys. I think we fit really well with Beartooth. I think that would be a very good opener for us on like a national tour with them, at least a small leg. I think, get at us. Let's put it together.
I think we would probably fit really well with Boundaries. Those guys absolutely rip, and they're like right in our same genre, so I feel like Boundaries would be a good shot to go out with.
Yeah.
Those guys are coming up right now. If you haven't heard of them, listen to them.
Okay. Well, I won't keep you guys too much longer, but I don't know who's going to want to answer this question, but so it's been said that the area that a band kind of forms in and does most of their work in shapes the sound of the band. Like think Nirvana in Seattle, things, hair metal out in LA. What's your opinion with regards to AKRON?
Golden AKRON, under construction. Buddy. You know what? Yeah. It's almost great all the time. There's always some cracks in the road. It's always you're not prepared for the weather. I guess when it comes to the sound, I guess you never know what we're gonna get out of it. You know, when we were all work together, you know, we end up every single like powerhouse in this like city or this area, they all have like really distinct sounds and how they write.
Yeah.
And you know, when they randomly throughout the years have been coming together to put those things together, you can really tell who's put their hands on it.
Yeah.
And when we do that as a unit, I think like you can definitely tell who's mad that day, and you can tell who put it down too. So I think it's got its own type of language. I don't know.
So for the bands though that you know have made it national that are from our area, not necessarily Akron, do you have any heroes? Anybody that you know comes off the top of your head that you feel like, yeah, you know they deserve that? Or
Mike Cassess of Signs of the Swarm. He's a local Cuyahoga Falls guy. He's one of the best bassists on this planet. Simply, I can't. I want to give him a shout out. I want to give a quick shout out to Midwinter for blowing up and moving forward as quickly as they have been. Well done, boys. Really proud of you guys. But you guys want
great. Well, yeah. Do you have any heroes from the area, or do you feel like you know there's the up and coming are you guys?
Off the top of my head, I mean, you know, Beartooth is an Ohio band.
Okay. All right.
You know, I mean, other than that, though, I can't really think of anybody that I would have known personally that I can think of right now. Other than Midwinter, like you said, they're sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
So when it comes to the Northeast Ohio musicians community, you guys feel like it's a tight community? Do you feel like everybody is inclusive, or do you feel like there's gatekeeping that goes on that is unnecessary?
Locally, I haven't experienced any gatekeeping.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty inclusive. Everyone's kind of homies.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody just kind of like pushes each other to be better. And I think you really need that for a community to be well established.
Sure.
So I think we have a really good opportunity here to be a powerhouse of the type of music that we have around here.
Sure.
There are a lot of great bands around here.
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel like the venues in the area support this obviously the Vortex supports original local music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel like it's few and far between, or is it seeming to simmer a little bit more?
You know, I'm not really sure, but I feel like every venue that we have around here, everybody's a team, everybody works together, we always get stuff done, everything sounds great. Like, it's really hard to, unless you're in like a hole in the wall bar with like just one PA speaker, you're gonna get some good sound, you're gonna find some good shows.
We know that those exist, but
yeah. But I mean, if you go to a show in Cleveland, go to a show in Akron, any of the places you go, you're gonna find a good show. You're gonna have a good time, no matter what. So
this is my final question for everybody, and I'll let you guys go rock out a little bit. Looking back at your younger years, at your younger selves, if you could go back and visit with your younger self, what kind of input or advice would you give that younger person? Or would you just go back and kick their ass for making dumb decisions and wasting time?
No, music's the best decision I've ever made in my life. I would just tell my younger self, practice.
Yeah.
Absolutely don't stop practicing.
Yes.
Don't sell that 79 Fender P bass. $800 was not enough to sell it for. Please.
That's a good one, though. I would have kicked my own ass with that.
That's hard to follow. I wouldn't go tell my younger self anything. That little shitbag doesn't deserve a single piece of advice because he was an asshole, and he deserved everything that he got. But all the mistakes led me to where I'm at, so very grateful for them all.
How about you, sir?
Yeah, similar to what Q said. I mean, I would say I'm not much one for big regrets like that. I mean, I think back on my life, and there's a lot of things that maybe I would have done differently. But, you know, there's memories that I made through all the things I've done. And, you know, if there was one thing, I would say spend more time practicing and less time doing other things that don't have as much of a lasting effect. Because, like, as much as I practice drums, it's made me better. Doing other things, maybe not so much, depending on what those things are. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, all of those, all of the above. But it's like, I mean, yeah, there's not much else to say about it except, you know, I should have worked harder and during my 20s doing it, you know? Like, I should have taken it seriously, known or made the effort to learn what I needed to do to, you know, move things forward instead of, you know,
fly
kind
by
of
the
laughing
seat
it
of
off
your
and
pants.
just hoping it just falls in my hands. It's not going to happen like that. You got to put in a lot of work with the right people. And so, I wish I would have known that earlier so I could have taken it more seriously. But now we're here.
Sage words of wisdom from the guys of Featherweight. Check out Featherweight on all the social media platforms and check out their music on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Head on over to their website. Check out the merchandise. Merch is what keeps these guys going and lets them get out and around for other areas to see them and gain support and gain traction. So you guys, thank you so much for sitting and talking with me. I'm looking forward to seeing the gig tonight.
Thank
you guys
you.
take care.
Thank you.
I'm the F-Bomb, and I'll see you at the next gig. Thank you so much, you guys. Go kick some ass now. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, thank you.